Biz Talk each and every Saturday with your girl, Boss Lady Shen, where she interview and talk to business owners and entrepreneurs. Biz Talk, coming to your favorite business in your community. Your girl, Boss Lady Shen. Remember to subscribe and click the link so you know every time she posts something, you get notified. Biz Talk.
Just keep going. If you want to start something, start today. You don't know what might happen tomorrow.
Hey guys, welcome back to Biz Talk. It's your girl Kushende and I'm here to interview business owners. So if you would like to know how they get down to business, stay tuned and let's talk. Hey guys, welcome back to Biz Talk. And we're here with the business owner, Nathania Green. And she's the owner of Dazzleskincare by Kaylii. And she's here to tell us all about her business and how she gets down to business. Hi, Nathania.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for having me.
Yes, I appreciate you having me here. So tell us how you started Dazzleskincare by Kaylii.
All right, so I started Dazzleskincare by Kaylii back in February of 2021. I had a lot of issues with acne. Hormonal acne was my best friend at that time, let's just say, especially on this side of my face. So I used to try like other skincare products, even from famous turmeric brands up to now, and they just didn't work. Like they would work for a period of time, probably like a week or two, and then afterwards it's back to square one.
Wow.
So I started to do some research and stuff like that because it made my confidence so low.
I can just imagine.
My face was darker than my body. I used to wear makeup to cover.
To hide everything.
Yes, to cover
I get what you mean.
So I started to do my research on, skincare ingredients that would be good for acne prone skin, oily skin and stuff like that. So I made my first sample soap, which was the turmeric glow bar. That is the top selling soap right now on the market. So that was the first product that I made. I put like special ingredients in it because the fact that I read up on the ingredients and stuff like that. So I put small quantities to see how well it would work. So
they research.
Right.
That's good.
And then I started to use it and I noticed that like within the first week, it started to clear up. But my hopes wasn't too high because that's what normally happened in the past. And then after a couple of weeks, it started clearing up more and more. Then I started to make the scrub, which is the turmeric lavender scrub. I used that and it helped. Like those two products alone was helping in the process.
Right.
And I'm saying to myself, you have a lot of persons out there, especially in my age group, that suffers from acne, that really would want natural products to help acne and not the chemical based products that are harsh for the skin. So I just use that as a big motivation to start the business.
And that's a really good motivation because right there you have the solution for the business. And that is the main reason why a person should start a business, because they're finding solutions to person's problems. You understand? So
yes,
kudos to you on that.
Thank you.
So have you ever felt lost in the process while you were starting or throughout your whole journey?
Yes, I have, because when I started, I was still working at the call center, right? So, doing a 9 to 5 plus a little business on the side, it is not for the weak.
Oh, hey, I'm telling you, it's not.
So if you're weak, I wouldn't say don't do it, but make sure that you're strong.
Yes.
So the fact that I was doing that, and then, when I have my deliveries to go out at a certain time, I have to be at work, so I have to take my little breaks and come downstairs to ensure that I'll call the beer to let them know, hey, you can come pick up at this time, And it was just too much. Sometimes I don't get the go-ahead from managers to go out there to just send out my packages, and then customers calling me, hey, where's my package? Where's my delivery? This, that. So it was really, demotivating at that time. Plus, I suffer from depression, which I do. So which makes it even worse at that time. So there are even days up until now I still feel lost, but I pray and I go along the way. My mom motivates me. My best friend motivates me. My assistant, my friends that are there for me.
Yes.
When I feel like giving up, they're like, hey,
there to push you.
You reach too far, if you give up,
Exactly, that's true.
How they are. So that just kind of gives me a little motivation to keep
going.
To keep going.
Yeah, those are good people around you, and it's very good to have good people in your corner and good people in your life, because that way, if you fall short, they're there to lift you up and keep you going.
That's
so
true.
Big up to your friends and your family.
Yeah.
Yeah. So were you working or going to school? You did say you were working.
Yeah.
So how long did it take for you to dive in full time?
All right. So I started off in February with the business and I resigned in December.
That's
So like
last year?
no, 2021.
Okay.
So even though everything wasn't in place, and I know that a lot of persons say make sure everything is in place before you leave
Yeah.
work and stuff like that. The thing is, with my depression, dealing with a call center, it wasn't going to work out. It wasn't going to work out. So I had to leave.
A lot of pressure.
Right. And I had to put more of my focus in my business because my business is not a business where I just think about it like, oh, I'm going to make some money for 1-2 years. My business is a long-term business. Further down,
That's right.
yeah, further down, I should have my own office, which is, getting there. I should
Get
have
in
my
there.
own big warehouse and stuff like that. I'm supposed to be like venturing off in other aspects of skincare and not
Exactly.
just doing products and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
facials, massage, and stuff like that.
And
5
it will
years
get
down the
there.
yeah, 5
Because
years
you
down
have
the
to
road.
have goals in place
Mm-hmm.
that you are trying to get to. It should be attainable
Right.
and realistic. So how long did it take for you to say that, all right, this business is going to be permanent and I'm pretty sure that this is the way to go?
It took me a year.
A year?
Yes, it took me a year. Because when I just started out, I didn't really think of it as something long term.
Mm-hmm.
Because growing up, going to primary school, college, I always said that, oh, I want to be a pediatrician. And then I changed my mind and I'm like, I want to go into the tourism industry because I did hospitality and tourism in college.
Oh.
Yes, that is my major, hospitality and tourism.
That's good. Congrats on that.
Thank you. So, I was kind of confused. I was kind of confused as it regards to that. So it took me like a year, which was last year. It actually say, that this is something that I want to be long term. This is something that I need because I see my business helping customers. Right now, Dazzleskincare has helped almost over 5,000 persons.
Wow, that is so good.
And we have shipped
And it's growing.
It's growing. We have shipped to the entire 14 parishes in Jamaica. We're overseas. I shipped to the States, Cayman, Guyana.
Lovely.
And, other islands and stuff like that. So seeing the business growing, seeing the products working for persons, it motivates me to say, you know what, girl, this is your thing.
This is your time to shine.
Yes, this is my time to shine. Like, I just love doing what I'm doing.
And that is the most important thing. Is once you love what you do, trust me, it's going to feel so good when you're doing it.
That is true.
Yes.
They have this saying that you do what you love and you never work a day in your life. That's not true.
That is not true. I don't know who come up with that.
That is not, but
it's not
already,
true.
right?
But I've heard it before.
Yes, it's
because you're going to work more than ever.
Exactly.
But the thing is, it feels great.
It feels great.
Because you know what you're working towards.
Yeah.
So therefore, it's no problem because you're passionate about it.
And what's for you is always going to be for you.
That's correct.
When I was doing my 9 to 5, I wasn't getting up in 12 o'clock in the night checking emails and stuff like that and sorting out orders. But now I have to be doing that.
Yes.
I have to be doing that. So, stuff like that just makes me want to go every day. I don't want to give up.
You have to keep going.
Take a break and then I'm back at it again.
Right. And that's good. So what are some challenges you face as a business owner back then, before you were full-time, and now?
All right. So back then, before I was full-time, was the pressure between doing a 9 to 5 and a small business, lack of consistency.
Right.
Orders not getting delivered on time, on a specific day and stuff like that. Challenges I deal with now are aggressive customers, of course.
Well, we can't get it from that, Oh my gosh.
Aggressive customers, of course. I still struggle with consistency. I have to be transparent about that. I still do struggle with consistency because There are days when, remember, you're doing a business.
Right.
You're basically your own content creator.
Every single thing. You are the manager. Everything. You
You're-
are the assistant. Every single thing you can think of that a company has, you are that.
Exactly. So those are some challenges that I do have, but those are my main challenges for now. Those are
Right.
really my main challenges for now that I'm trying to work on and stuff like that.
It will get there. You just have to try to balance things and have good time management.
Yes.
And once you put things in place, it's gonna work, because once you start to flow with what you are going on with, you're gonna see changes.
Right.
So you have to just do what you have to do for now until it works out for you.
Yeah,
How do you market the business though? Tell me some things that you do to market it.
social media. TikTok, Instagram, those are my main platforms.
Right.
Also, with customers that I have right now, let me tell you that my customers are recommending persons. They are doing it for me, and that's why, end of year is coming up. All of my customers, like my repeated customers, I'm giving them a little token or a little gift,
Which is really good.
Encourage them, because I have this specific customer. I think it's about 3 or 4 times she ordered from me within like 48 hours, and it's for different persons, because she's like,
Wow.
girl, your products are working, so I'm ensuring that I'm putting on other persons to your product.
That is it.
Yes. So, aside from the customer recommendation and stuff like that, Instagram, TikTok, now hopefully the starting of next year, I'm trying to get the products in pharmacies island-wide, because as I said, I have customers from all 14 parishes.
Right.
So I'm trying to market it that way. Hopefully next year I can try out the whole Facebook thing to see how it works and stuff like that. And then, further down, I would have my own store. But for now, we're just operating online base.
Which is good, because it's going pretty well for you right now.
Yep.
And you have to give thanks to that, because that's where most persons start out.
Yeah.
Online before they can launch out into physical places.
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
And you'll get there. So you mentioned social media. What's the benefit for you, for your business, for social media? What's the benefit?
And new eyeballs on the business.
Yes.
A lot of persons know about Dazzleskincare more than I even thought they would. I have persons out there that would say, so I didn't know that she owned Dazzleskincare though, and stuff like that. So lots of new eyeballs.
Right.
I've met a lot of different persons, different culture, because I did have a customer that's from Kenya.
Wow.
Yes.
Look
She
at
was
that.
from Kenya, and she was pretty sweet and everything. But the new eyeballs, that's how my business really benefit from it. And a lot of opportunities, because CVM did reach out to me. I did an interview with CVM back in 2021.
Right.
So, further down, I am going to have other persons reaching out to find out
Exactly.
about Dazzleskincare. It's going to be the number one turmeric brand, I'm
Say it
confident
again. Say it again.
in that.
Yes.
The number one. The number one. So,
Yes.
social media is a really good platform.
It is.
It can be negative at times, but you have to be strong enough to know how
Mindset.
to know how to manage it. It's social media. Come on.
Yeah.
So social media is really, really good.
Social media, you have all walks of life.
Yep.
You have different persons from different backgrounds. So therefore, it's not going to be on one level.
Right.
You understand? So we now have to learn how to maneuver the system. We have to learn how to take advantage of the system.
Right.
And once you learn how to do that, you're good to go.
Yep. You're gonna lead.
Gonna lead, right?
Right.
So what makes your business unique?
We have good pricing in terms of affordable.
Right.
Like affordability.
Yes.
Products are really affordable. The branding, how we market our products some of the time, the type of content and stuff like that. The ingredients in the products, because even though we do list ingredients on it, we put a little extra love and care in it.
Yes. All along, right?
Right, for the customers and stuff like that. But the branding is one thing.
Right.
Because the branding, as you can see, it's green, gold, and black. It represents Jamaica.
Yes.
It's a culture, nature type of skincare, turmeric. A lot of persons love, once they hear turmeric, you say, so that's a one good ingredient. So
it is
that's what
very good.
Right. That's the first thing that comes to mind. And even though every single day, because let me tell you something, the skincare market is oversaturated. It is. But that's not going to stop me from do what I love.
It will never stop you, and it should never stop you.
Because I am different. My brand is different. The products are different.
That's correct.
I've had customers reach out to me and they're like, I've tried my brands in the past and they just didn't work for me. But your soap is working. It's working for me. It's working for my friend. It's working for my family. And I feel good about that.
But most.
I do feel good about that. Last night, I was having a conversation with one of my top customers. She found us on Instagram earlier this year.
Yeah.
And her skin was so bad. And let me tell you, that girl has been buying from us from early up in the year until now, and that girl face clear up. I will be posting that review hopefully next week or later down in December to tell her story.
Yes,
and she was so happy last night. And I was like, I want to cry because look how your face, like, look is where your face coming from. The feeling
it gives you to see that, yes, the problem is being solved. And that is the most important thing. And that's what some persons don't understand, is that if you don't find the solution to the problem, it will never reach anywhere.
That is true.
And the fact that it works for her, big up to you.
And I'm excited for her, and I have to thank God. Yes. Every day I get up, I thank God. Even when the business is slow, I thank God.
Yes.
I have to thank Him.
That is correct, because God is good.
Yes, all the time.
So, what are 3 priorities in your business?
Customers.
Of course.
Customers feeling, my customer service, my branding.
Yes.
And my marketing strategy. That's 4.
Yeah.
So I have a lot, but those are my 3 priorities. Customers would head the list, because if the products are not working for them, the brand is nothing.
No, thank you.
The brand is nothing. I can have the prettiest content, the best videos, the best pictures. Once the product's not working, what's the purpose of the brand?
Nothing else will work.
Exactly. So my customers are my top priorities. Like, I really do appreciate them very, very, very much. They wouldn't understand how much I appreciate them, but I really do.
Yes.
I would go all out and above for my customers. They are,
and that is lovely.
Yes.
And that's the way it should be, because once they see that you care, like genuinely care, you will always have a customer. They will be there for life. Trust me. I see it work. What problem does your business solve? As I know, it's skincare, yes, but is there a specific thing that it definitely solves? The products that you have?
Acne, dark spots, and hyperpigmentation. Those are the main, the 3 main things that it solves.
Right.
Does help with eczema, but acne, dark spots, hyperpigmentation.
Right.
That was my concerns when I was growing up and had hormonal acne issues.
Right.
So that's really where my niche is at this moment, right? And
That's
I stick to it, because that's the thing with business, once you can't serve everybody,
No.
You have to pick a niche and you
work with
grab it up.
Yes, and build it.
That's it. You can't work with everybody.
That is
so
true.
That's basically my niche right now.
And that's good. It's good that you found it and you stick to it. Yeah. Because once you stray away from it, then you'll get lost in the whole thing.
Yeah, that's true.
That's good. How is the entrepreneur life? Let us hear about that. Let us hear about it.
It's good. It's good and it's bad. It's good and it's bad, because there are days when I'm saying to myself, I run a business. I have to carry myself like a business owner. That's one thing. I have to separate my personal life from my business life.
Definitely.
And that's the main thing.
It is.
If you have an aggressive customer, you can't think about...
You can't mirror their actions.
Right? You have to be presentable and stay focused and just
and be professional.
Professional and just answer them in a professional way. Apologize, empathize, stuff like that. But aside from that, entrepreneurship life it's okay.
It's okay. It's good. It's something that you definitely love.
Yes, because growing up, I always want to work for myself.
Yes.
Because the lady, Listen, I just want to work for myself. So
Mm-hmm.
it's really good. I like it.
Yes.
I do have my own freedom. So that's one of the main advantage of everything.
Right.
I work on my own time, even though sometimes I can't, but I still,
You still,
do what I have to do. But it's good. It has its ups and downs because there are days when I feel like giving up. Sometimes I get up and I'm like, I can't bother to go do this today, but I have to
you
get up
have
and
to,
do it.
no, despite how you
Yeah,
feel.
it's not about me, it's my business. I want to ensure that my customers feel loved and
Appreciated. Mm-hmm.
appreciated and the products are working for them. Then if my product doesn't work for somebody, I feel bad, and I know that everybody's
True.
skin type is different and it not gonna work for everybody in
And
Jamaica.
skin is something that is very hard to deal with because
Thank
everybody's
you.
skin is different.
Consistency is one thing that
Mm-hmm.
some customers they struggle with, but I preach consistency to them. Use your products. Always use your products. Just like you will love the pretty clothes and stuff like that. Love your skin just that
Just the
way.
same.
Take care of it.
Yeah, you can't use it today and then next week and the next time you use it.
Exactly.
You have to use it consistently, and that's how you're gonna see results.
Right.
And that brings us back to our everyday life. You have to be consistent in everything
Yeah.
that you do in order to see results.
Yeah, that is true.
Yes.
And I did mention that I do have issues with consistency, but it is something that I'm working on.
And you're working on it, and that's good.
Yeah, especially for the upcoming year, it's supposed to be different.
And it will be.
Because where I am right now, I wasn't in this spot last year.
You see?
There wasn't that much growth, but this year, even though personally this year was my worst year, but this year was my best business year.
That is good. So there, you see with that now, there's always a good in every situation.
Yeah.
In every day, there's always something good to give thanks for.
That is true.
Yes, no matter how it may seem like things are going down, there's always something to pull you back up.
That's true.
Yes. So 3 words to describe Miss Nathania Green.
Jovial, hardworking, patient. I would use those
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those 3 top words.
Well, I can see that. And based on how you have been doing your business, it definitely shows hard work.
Yeah.
And just keep going at that. And you'll definitely reach far in everything that you do. So if you didn't choose Dazzleskincare, what would you be doing?
I would be in the tourism industry. Because that's what I majored in college. So I would be in the tourism industry, or I would be a hairstylist because, I still like the little fashion thing and stuff like that. I'm a fashion girl.
Yeah.
So either the tourism industry or a hairstylist.
Okay. So why do you love what you do?
Because it changes people's life. It improves their confidence, makes them happy.
Yeah.
Results are everything to me. Because I am actually out there changing people's life, improving their skin.
Right.
That makes me happy.
That's
At
good.
least I have a business that is solving a problem.
Right.
So, yeah, that's my main thing.
So let's talk about support, right? How is the support in regards to your business and how you go about as a business owner? How is the support? What is it like?
From my friends, like close friends, the support's really good. From my family, my uncle, my mom, my dad, and my cousins, some of my cousins, the support is really good. Even though like not all my friends buy from my brand, because as I said, everybody's skin type is different, and even though some of them might not buy from Dazzleskincare, like just sharing, liking, or commenting on something goes a far way.
It does.
And that is something that I am heavy on.
You mentioned interaction, right? How has it been with your customers and interacting with them? How does that benefit you and your business?
Like good customer service. We do have the challenging customers, but if I'm supposed to put it at a percentage to say, how many challenges I face with customers, it would be like a 10% versus the other 90. The interaction with them, it's pretty good, smoothing, and the most compliment that I've got is that, oh, you have such a sweet customer service.
Yeah.
So it benefit me to keep going for the business.
Right.
And I just try to do my best. I just do my best, put out the best customer service, even when they're trying to be rude. I still keep it professional.
Right, because we can't mirror their actions, right?
So
that's true.
It benefits from my business to just keep going. Because remember, I used to work as a call center, so more than likely I'm going to have high customer service. That's natural instinct. So good customer service goes a far way.
It does.
And sometimes you have to be careful what you post on social media. And
because it's good and bad.
Thank you. Because one thing they're going to do, if they even see that you're trying to throw a little shade on your business page, you're going to run with it. So you have to be careful what you post on social media. So, but aside from that, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I've never really I've had like 1 and 2 customers try to be disrespectful, and you have some of the customers where, like, new customers, they would come and they would place an order. When it's time for the delivery to be done, they're not answering. They ghost out. And let me tell you, that's one of the challenges. How did I not say that? Till I had to implement a business policy where, listen, if the rider calls you 3 times and we're not able to reach out to you, you did not reach out to me or my assistant to reschedule, we're going to cancel and block list.
Yes.
And that is a policy I am standing on until Dazzleskincare. It's not going to die down, but just saying, I'm going to stand on that policy.
Well, you have to, because policy is policy.
Exactly. And that policy goes for everybody. Yeah. Because the bags that we use for Dazzleskincare is the polymailer bag. Right. They can't be reused. Once you take off the wrap and seal it, that's it.
That's it, for real.
Once you receive that package and you take out what you're supposed to take out and throw away that bag, there's no use. When we send out a package to a customer and we don't hear from the customer and stuff like that, we're losing out on the polymailer bag, logo stickers, delivery slips, thank you stickers.
Exactly.
That's a loss.
That's a whole loss.
Imagine 10 customers doing that every week.
That's a major loss.
Okay. They don't understand it. So that's one of my challenges I really face with these customers. I'm not saying that you can't have an emergency, because there are days when I have an emergency and I cannot send out my orders. I let my customer know.
Yes, communication. Yes.
They're not communicating. If it's a case where we send out the package and you're going to cancel last minute, come on. You see, something that you must have had some idea that you were going to cancel on us last minute. Call us, let us know. If you call and you don't get us, text us on Instagram, text us everywhere. We have to see it.
Have to see, yes.
Text our
communication is key, man.
Yeah. But some of the and let me tell you, I have been blacklisting customers left, right, and center for that, because this is my business.
It is.
And I am running it. So I stand on the policy.
That's correct.
I am the owner of it. So I am going to stand on the policy.
What are some advice that you have for persons that would like to start, persons that are already in the business, persons that are well established? If they do need advice, what are some that you'd like to share for them?
Keep going.
Yes.
Be consistent. Pray. Never give up.
And there you go.
Especially consistency. Once you're consistent, I don't think you can go wrong.
You'll never go wrong. Believe me. Never.
You can't go wrong, but just keep going. If you want to start something, start today. You don't know what might happen tomorrow. Don't wait until the perfect... I'm not going to say nobody starts out with a perfect business plan, but 85% of persons who are running successful business, they don't start out with a perfect business plan.
That's the truth.
They start from down there and some of them are up here.
Yes.
You have to start from somewhere. So don't wait for everything perfect, then you go and start. No.
Exactly.
Because even though I have been running my business for 2 years, February coming is going to be 3 years, I still have a lot to learn.
Because we learn every day.
Right.
Right.
And I have an uncle who is a business owner. Let me tell you, he's going to give me advice left, right, and center. Once me and him sit down and talk, he's giving me the business advice because he sees that I'm the type of person I want this to work. I'm a go-getter. I'm trying to get it.
Yes.
So, you know, he's going to give me the advice and stuff like that.
Exactly.
Even though I'm an adult, he's going to give me the advice.
And nothing is wrong with that.
Right.
Because as I said, we learn every day, and nothing is wrong with persons giving advice.
Right.
Yeah.
So those are my little advice to,
Yes.
you know, upcoming entrepreneur.
Right.
And make sure that you're doing something that you love.
Yes, definitely.
Do something that you love. Once you do something that you love, you're going to have passion. You're going to have patience for it and everything. So
I can tell you that.
that's where everything goes.
Lovely. What would you like to say to your Dazzle babies? What would you like to say to your customers?
I love you guys so much. I really do. Like, I love my customers. I love it when they send in the reviews that the products are working. I love it when they say, Kaylii, you know, I introduced this girl to you, I introduced this young man to you.
Yeah.
I love it. I love the recommendation. I love the positivity.
Yes.
Like, I just love it. I really, really love it. And I love them personally. I might not know some of them personally or how they look, but, you know, just talking to them,
the interaction. Yes, that's very important.
Makes me feel so good.
Lovely. I am so happy to see that your business is growing and it will get to where you want it to.
Yes.
So if you ever have any doubts, just brush it away, because all you have to do is pray about it, because at the end of the day, you started it.
Right.
So you have to see it through. Don't give up at any point in time. Don't give up. And everything will work out for you. So I thank you so much. Dazzleskincare by Kaylii, Miss Nathania Green.
Yes.
I appreciate your time, and it was a pleasure talking to you.
It was my pleasure talking to you.
Awesome. So there you have it, guys. Biz talk, good talk.